Hey everyone, this is Bazzoka, and welcome to another Kirby Air Ride City Trial Mode filler series thing. I love it whenever I do that. It's so silly. And nonsensical. Anyway, stuff to talk about. Topics for today. It's about nice, guys. Yeah. Okay. Spiral Knights. So, currently, and when I say they, I mean, I guess 3 rings, or, I don't know. In the featured auctions, is what I'm trying to get at. In the featured auctions, they have decided to put up a scarf of each type. And yeah, that kind of annoys me because there is a prismatic scarf there. And even though I probably wouldn't be able to afford it, right? Like, even if I didn't buy the parry blade and the other scarf, I probably wouldn't be able to afford it because when I first saw it, it was already at 1.6 million crowns. And I just checked, like, today, I'd say, like, almost an hour ago, it was 1.8 million. I think it was almost 1.9 million crowns at that point. But yeah, it was getting pretty expensive. I don't think I would have had 2 million crowns to just blow on that. But yeah. That kind of makes me sad because I actually haven't seen what a prismatic scarf looked like on my guy yet, or before, and with that I finally got to look at what my knight will look like, and I love it. It's like it's my kind of green. It's a dark green that, you know, I like it. It kind of sucks that I won't be able to get it, and this might be the last chance in a while, and I got that top speed down like a fool. But yeah, that might be the last prismatic scarf I see for a long time, and that's going to be sad for me. But oh well, I'm going to have to deal with it, because I already have the parry blade, I already have a sniped hat, I have glasses, I have a scarf, I have side blade. I'm basically set. It's rather gray, but I am alright with that. Because my guy's decked out in a bunch of awesome stuff. Stuff that costed over 100,000 crowns. Almost each. Except the glasses. I got really lucky with the glasses. I got the glasses for like 10,000 crowns. It was awesome. And that was when I thought 10,000 was, you know, kind of expensive. Lo and behold, all the other glasses are friggin' all the other glasses are like 100,000. Oh man, I got super lucky with that glass, the glasses that I got. Granted, it doesn't even fit with the color scheme, but hey, it was like, it was toasty. It was a toasty glasses, and you know, red is green's opposite color, so you know, it makes green, or maybe the green makes the red pop out more. Point is, it lets them contrast each other, so that's pretty cool. No, that is my news voice. There's no Canadian news for today. Go home. Other Spiral Knights news, guys. I tried. There's a new danger prestige mission. It was Heart of Ice. And I just tried it, like, yesterday. I hate it. absolutely hate the crap out of it. It's simply because of like what you have to care about in that freaking mission. It's like Devilites, the ice Devilites, friggin' everywhere, and I hate Devilites. They're the worst enemy, if you ask me. That or Grievers. But it's just like, especially when they're like, when they turn into overtimers, or as I like to say, overclocked Devilites or whatever. I'm not exactly sure if that's the right word to use, but regardless, when they're overtimed, they are such a pain to deal with, especially if it's like a giant group of them. Oh god. It's because just like the spears that they throw, they completely obliterate my shield. And it's just like, well, I'm screwed, especially when I'm frozen and I need to shield to, you know, stop myself from taking like 1,000,000 points of damage. And then they break my shield, and then they freeze me immediately after they break my shield. And, ooh, 2 alls. That is a very nice find. But yeah, it really sucks when that happens. And fortunately, my brother was there, and he's pretty good because he's a gunslinger, so he's usually far enough away, even though the Devilites do usually dodge most of his attacks, but that was beside the point. But yes. Well, I suppose either tonight or some other time I'm going to be trying Compound 42 because I haven't tried that one yet. And apparently for my brother it is also a pain in the butt because there are, what is it? What did they call them? Toxnils or something like that? I'm not sure, but they're basically oilers. Toxoils? I think that might be. They're basically oilers, the oil lichens, along with the toxic lichens, or the poison ones, combined into one, and they're a much bigger threat because the oil that they leave behind can actually poison you or set you on fire, apparently, or I'm not entirely sure how that works, but fact is that it can do that, and I don't like the sound of it. Also, apparently at least 50% of the time when you're fighting, the screen is filled with fire. I am not sure what to think about that, but it's not a good if anything, it's not something that's gonna be good. So yeah, I'm probably never ever going to do Heart of Ice ever again, unless one of my friends wants me to. Even then, I'm going to highly regret it because it just seems like a complete waste of my time. I'd much rather just go to the arcade and do Tier 3, because personally that's much easier for me. So yeah. Anything else Spine Nights related? Not that I can really think of. Besides that, I'm working on a Vog Cub set now, because I'm tired of taking like 1,000,000 points of elemental damage. And also, it'll really help out my Divine Avenger, so that way I can attack faster. So yeah, there's that. Anything else I could talk about? I'm not sure if I could talk about anything else, guys. I think that's all for the Spine Nights talk. Oh boy. So, other news. Real life news. Real life news. I got around to playing. Excuse me, good sir. I'm trying to talk here, and you just go ahead and smack a charge out of me. Jeez. Anyway, Monday. Like before. Yeah, after I left and recorded that segment about the SUV going through the fitness center. I went and played some Munchkin with some of my friends. For those of you who are unaware, basically Munchkin. Excuse me. Basically, Munchkin is a card game where you try and be the first one to reach level 10, and to do that, you need to beat monsters and. Oh, stadium prediction: the occupants of the city may prove a hindrance. Crap, where the hell was I in that sentence? Oh man, I probably shouldn't do that. Totally screws up my train of thought. Right. Munchkin talk. Munchkin. Munchkins. So yeah, you fight monsters. Your current level starts out at 1, and your level equals your power, basically. And monsters have a level of their own, so you need your power needs to be higher than theirs, and that's not counting anything else that someone might do to try and screw you over. Like for instance, if you're like one power level over the required power to beat the monster or whatever, someone else can just go, no, I'm gonna get that +5 for the sake of being a giant. Yeah. Trying my best not to swear. Probably that's not going to go over too well. But yeah. So it's a really fun game. There's a lot of stereotyping going on in that game, but that's okay because we all know it's not really serious, even though it is serious. Munchkin is serious friggin' business, guys. Holy crap, it is serious business. So serious, guys. Anyway, so yeah, restoration area. It's usually more than one. I don't understand why it says a restoration area. Anyway, for the Munchkin thing, we basically combined 3 different versions of Munchkin, and there was a lot of conflicting rules because there was there are cards that let you turn into a certain race or class. So you can be an elf warrior, or you can be a what else are there? You can be like a changeling, cleric, or whatever. And basically, one of the expansions that we used had Mojo as a class. Instead of being class, it had its own type as Mojo, but it was basically a class. So we were kind of debating does this really count for anything? We weren't really sure, so we decided. Actually, I can't even remember what we decided on that. Yeah, I can't remember at all. Friggin' short-term memory. Yeah, that would. Yeah, I can't remember the thing that we said, that we just agreed on. But yeah, and then there was also, what was it? There's also the new mechanic of power that we hadn't really seen before, where basically you do stuff. No, power where you can equip it, quote unquote. But oh no, I'm losing my stuff. Anyway, geez, I am totally distracted. Yeah, power where it has a number from 1 to 3, and you can equip it but it's more like a race. Basically, it's like a race, but we decided that it was different from a race. I'm pretty sure, and it gave you like it was basically a race like that because it was like part of the a zombie expansion or whatever. So you became like a tough zombie or like a smart zombie, fast zombie, whatever. I think we just turned into like fast humans. Yeah. Yeah, and you can only equip it if your power or if your normal level was equal or higher to the number of power, like total power of the cards. So that was an interesting thing to have. What else can I talk about? Can't talk about Spy Nights. Alright, talk about Spy Nights, guys. I think that just about does it, really. I mean, I haven't really played too much Dissidia because, I kinda want to get my next project out soon-ish. Soon enough, anyway. Like, I'm hoping for it. Not sure if I will really get it, but whatever. But yeah. Yeah. So maybe look forward to that sometime soon. I'm not really sure because, again, I'm a pretty big procrastinator. But it's pretty close to the end, so I think that is all the time that we have for today. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Have a good day.